through the body with your loom hook, grabbing the antennae and pulling it back through. This will ensure you have proper butterfly antennae placement. Sometimes you have to stretch and mess with the wings, the rubber bands, to make sure they lay the way you want them to. Now comes the step where you will need your scissors. Remember to ask your parents' permission. There's only one thing we need to cut, and that's the butterfly's antennae. Now, your butterfly has an antennae, and he can be easily attached to any bracelet, hairband, or lanyard. Thank you. Next, we're going to do our easy inchworm. This is a very fun loom critter to make, and easy. You're going to need 24 rubber bands of the same color and one different colored rubber band for the eyes. Taking 2 rubber bands at a time, follow your middle row, and remember to follow the arrow. As you place these on your loom, make sure to push them down so that they do not pop up when you're looming your inchworm. If it becomes too hard to pick up 2 rubber bands at one time, you can apply them one at a time. Do this all the way to the end. Now we're ready to loom your inchworm. Starting at the opposite end, pull your rubber bands forward. Now make sure, kids, that you grab both rubber bands. Otherwise, your inchworm may come apart. If this happens, just push it back over with your peg. And if this happens, you can absolutely feed it back onto your peg. Just fix it before it gets too far. Now for the inchworm, you will need 2 C-hooks instead of 1. This way you can give him his inchworm type body and connect him at both ends. Now that you've loomed your inchworm, it's time to connect the C-clip. Sometimes if you just push 1 rubber band down through at a time, it becomes easy. Voila! And now we can pick our inchworm up. He's almost ready. This, where we've attached the C-clip, will be the eyes for your inchworm. Take your loom hook, going under the first 2 rubber bands and the second 2, right through the middle of your rubber bands. Next, you will grab your opposite color rubber band for the eyes and gently pull it through. Now your inchworm has eyes. The next step is to finish him out by taking your large rubber band at the base stretching it across the bottom 2 pegs. You will now place another C-hook. And now your inchworm, once you bend him, is complete and ready to be attached to any bracelet. Next, I'm going to teach you the busy bumblebee. For our busy bumblebee, you will need 7 yellow rubber bands, 10 black rubber bands, and 4 white rubber bands. And don't forget your C-clip. Let's get started. For your bumblebee, you will start with 1 black rubber band on your first to your second peg. followed by 2 black rubber bands from your second to your third peg. Now we're going to grab 3 rubber bands. This may be hard for you to place, so you can do them one at a time. And they go from your third to your fourth peg. Now, we are going to grab 3 black rubber bands and place them from your fourth to your fifth peg. The next step will be 3 yellow rubber bands, followed by 4 black rubber bands, and lastly, 1 yellow rubber band. Now make sure you push all your rubber bands down. It's time to add our wings. Take 2 white rubber bands and stretch them. Placing them on the second peg down, that's where your wings will go. Take your second 2 white rubber bands and do the same. Place them in the same pegs. Now we are ready to loom our bumblebee. Grab all 4 rubber bands. If you cannot do this step, it is possible to grab 1 black rubber band at a time. Grab all 3 yellow rubber bands. Grab all 3 black rubber bands, both yellow rubber bands, both black rubber bands, and with our last singular band, you're going to loom it like you normally would do, and then you're going to grab the bottom rubber band, holding it with your loom hook, release the top half and pull tightly. This will secure your bumblebee. Now it's time to remove our bumblebee. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All we have to do is pull his wings through like our previous pattern, the butterfly, and apply your C-hook. Now here's a little trick I like to do. If you twist and twist this loose rubber band and reconnect it anywhere you'd like to the bottom of the bumblebee, your bumblebee is now ready to attach to any bracelet, lanyard, or hairpin. Thank you for joining us today.
And if you're ever in Davie, Florida, stop in and see us.
And don't forget to come back for Volume 2 of Loom Designs. Bye!